What is going on, guys? DBG here, and in this video we are going to be doing a squad that costs in and around 50k MT. And it's not just going to be just a normal squad. These guys are going to be a ton of Evo players, and basically it's a cheap budget squad that if you grind them all the way up and Evo them, it becomes a god squad in NBA 2K20 My Team. Now trust me, this team is seriously good. You're going to see it from the highlights at the end of the video that like the team I come up against in the game is literally like the best possible team. We're like myteam, J.R. Smith, the best possible team you guys could buy. Like he's got Stockton as well. Basically all the top rated cards you can pick up in the auction house. Kobe, Paul Pierce, all of them. It doesn't matter, this team destroyed that team. And while I'm by no means trying to argue that these guys, well, all of these guys are better than all the most expensive cards, it is just a testament to show that if you grind with your players and you Evo up cards, they will be able to compete with the best cards in the game. So anyway, now let's get on to the squad. At the point guard position, we've got Stephon Marbury. What's there left to say about Stephon Marbury? The single best point guard in this game, and it showed in that gameplay. Marbury is about somewhere between like 7k and 12k MT, depending on what time you're looking at him, but he is a very easy player to snipe down at Emerald tier, and it's not the hardest thing in the world to get him up to Amethyst. He's got 2 Hall of Fame badges. Quick first step is massive. That is huge. Well, 33 gold, including quick draw, which is big. Unfortunately, he doesn't have range extender, but still shoots okay from deep. But it's just fantastic player. He's also got, does he have gold floor general, or is it silver? I think he's got 1 of the floor general badges anyway, which improves every player around him. At the 2 is another incredible point guard, Kenny Smith. Kenny Smith is like 3,500 MT, and I'd say to get him upgraded would take about maybe 3 hours of gameplay to get him up to an Amethyst, and he just becomes a god. Like 63 or 6'3", he gets Hall of Fame steady shooter, which is not the worst thing in the world, because 2K Labs did a test on it, and they basically showed that for all the tiers, bronze and up, they all have different levels of reducing the penalties for contested shots, and there's a significant reduction in the penalties for steady shoot for Hall of Fame, but there is they actually punish open shots by -5%, which is big. So you get a massive boost to your contested shots with a -5 in open shots, which kind of evens out a little bit when it's Hall of Fame. However, when it's bronze, you get a tiny boost to contested shots, and you also get a fairly big loss to open shots. So honestly, steady shooter is a disastrous badge if you have it if someone has it on bronze or silver. It is not. Kind of evens out if it's at gold, and it's actually not that bad a badge to have in Hall of Fame. But he's also got difficult shots gold, volume shooter. He's got gold floor general, gold giant slayer, gold quick first step, gold stop and go. He's got gold flexible release, and also gold quick draw, as well as silver dimer. He goes up to a 95 shot 3 and an 85 driving dunk. His dunk animations are so nice, and he's freaky athletic. Great ball handling as well, really fast, and an 88 vertical. His card is unreal. At the 3, we are going to put in Latrell Sprewell. So this guy's not that expensive as a Sapphire, although it is a fairly big grind to get him up to a Diamond. Although once he gets to a Diamond, he becomes incredible. 20 gold badges, quick draw is great, quick first step is great. Like, to be honest, he's great at Diamond. The difference between his Diamond and his Amethyst is very small. No, it's very small. You could swap in his Amethyst and it would give you almost the same success. Great good 3 ball, good mid range, great driving dunk, great ball handling. He's moderately fast. 6'5" is a little bit small, but he is still a really good card. Power forward and center are 2 non-Evo players. Leitner, who is for his price like around 10k MT, an absolute steal. And the center position, we are going to play Carlton Towns, another player on 5k MT, maybe even a bit less, who is an absolute steal. These guys are obviously, well, Leitner may go up in price. Carlton Towns just going to keep dropping. He'll be 2k MT very soon, maybe even less. Carlton Towns, great 3 ball, great mid range for center, really nice release. He also hits a lot of full whites, which is so rare in this game. Really good rebounding stats, decent speed, speed ball, and acceleration. He's not got the best lateral quickness, but it's not terrible. Leitner is just an overall solid player. 6'11", so he's tall, great post game, great shooter. He's got goal quick draw as well. He's got good rebounding stats. He's moderately fast, although he is quite slow laterally. He's got 26 really good goal badges as well. Unfortunately, steady shooter, but again, the goal level, it kind of evens out. Got great rebounding badges, gold back down Punisher, and has got some good enough goal badges that it makes up for that. Quick draw is massive as well. Then off the bench at the point guard position, we are going to be running with a guy who is fairly cheap to pick up at Sapphire, although he is a fair bit of a grind, I'm not going to lie. Like, it takes quite a while even to get him up to Ruby, and takes ages to get him up to an Amethyst. Like, I saw mine for 30-something-K, and I don't regret it on my no money spent account, because that 30K will come in more handy down the line. But on this account here, I can afford to pick him up. He's got a great 3-ball. He's got a really good driving on 95. Dunks really well. He's got decent perimeter defense. He's super quick as well. And dunks on everybody. 31 gold badges, including Floor General, Dimer, Quick Draw, which is massive, and as well as Giant Slayer. He's got Downhill, Quick First Step. So this is a fantastic, fantastic card. At the 2, this one is the card that I genuinely thought that this guy was going to be terrible. This card, like, this guy is unbelievable. I don't know how this card's so good. Like, you'll just see it in the highlights. 24 points, and look at the shooting percentage. 10 of 13 from the field, 2 of 3 from 3. He's got some really nice goal badges. Unfortunately, he doesn't have quick draw. I thought without quick draw, he had a little bit of a slow release, but fortunately, there is no steady shooter badge. He's got quick first step gold, which is good. He's 6'6" and can play the point guard position. He's got a decent 3-ball. He's got a good mid-range shot. Release is that little bit slow. It is definitely slow, but it is quite easy to time. He's got a 60 driving dunk, but I'm not even sure he can dunk in game. His ball handling is unreal. Passing seems to be quite decent. He's a decent defender. He feels faster than that, and his stamina is really high. I do not know why. I don't know why this guy is so good. But once you get him up to an Amethyst, he's a beast. He is a beast. Don't ask me why, but he is. At the small forward position, I use Wally Zerbiak. Like, again, this guy can hold his own against any tier. He's like a slightly worse version of... He's Luka Doncic without the ball handling, basically, and a better shooter. It's hard to compare him to anyone at the small forward position. He's probably a slightly worse version of Jerry Sloan, I guess. But Zerbiak is a knockdown three-point shooter. Defends moderately well. Actually attacks the basket relatively well, which is a surprise. But no, he is a fantastic, fantastic card, and someone you should definitely pick. Everyone should have him in their squad anyway, unless they have like an Ultimate God squad. Power forward position, we're using Porzingis, and the center position, I'm just going to use a current player because they are much, much cheaper. And I'm going to put in Joel Embiid just to kind of keep this team quite cheap. And then we are going to round it off with 3 bronzes. So Porzingis, we all know about Porzingis. Like, the power forward position is so weak right now, apart from the cards that you can... Well, apart from cards that were either free in challenges that you can pick up in My Team Unlimited, or not My Team Unlimited. Yeah, My Team Unlimited with Stoudemire, or Triple Threat Offline, as well as Domination. That's where you get all your power forwards from. You're not getting any from the auction house. Kristaps probably the best of them. Well, Kristaps the second best of them after Leitner. 7-3 and decent. Joel Embiid's not bad. He is not bad at all. 13 gold badges, including gold backdown Punisher is a good one, and gold Intimidator. He's a 7-foot tall center, and he's also got some okay stats. Really good post game. 69 3-point shot is a lie. It is a lie. He is money from 3 from the corners. I don't know how. I've used cards with like 89 shot 3s and can't hit a shot anywhere near as good as Joel Embiid. The 3-point rating seems to not matter at all, especially with people like Darius Miles, who's shooting like 90% against me from 3 for the last couple of weeks. But yeah, he's overall just a solid card. Speed wise, he's not bad at all. Not particularly fast, but not slow either. And is obviously going to rebound quite well, and is going to block shots well. So yep, that is the team. Now let's get on to the highlights. So anyway, that is the video. This is the team that is around 50 KMT. They're like, give or take a couple of KMT, and depending on what day and what time you're picking up these cards. But once they are fully evoed up, it is basically a God Squad level team. You've got probably 2 of the 3 best point guards or 3 of the 4 probably best point guards in the game. You've got Spreewell's a beast, Paxton's a beast, and obviously I'm not going to put in someone like a, what is it? Where is he? I'm not going to put in someone like a Kersey yet because he's takes so long to upgrade, and no one's actually used him with his major upgrades. So yeah, that is that's kind of a strange one. But yeah, this team is unbelievable. Like, the team we played against were fantastic, and this team dominated. I mean, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.